basically, I'd like to tell you guys about a time in my life that was very traumatic. It was a moment back in July of 2022 when I was arrested for the first time. So I was sitting in my room. It was about midnight, and my sisters came running up the stairs, and they told me that the cops were knocking on the door looking for me. And I remember just being super scared and not knowing what to do or what was going to happen. And as soon as I walked outside, they put me in handcuffs and put me in the police car and told me that I was going to jail to do some paperwork. I remember just sitting in the car thinking, I'm going to be let out. Nothing's going to happen to me. I'm like, I didn't do anything wrong. I remember getting to the holding cell. It was frozen. It was freezing. Like, it was just so cold. There was stone. There was no padding at all. And I remember just being like, oh, I'll be let out in an hour or two. And then I remember going into a room, talking to the magistrate, and then telling me, well, considering your charge, we're going to give you a $50,000 bond. And I remember just feeling super defeated and knowing that, well, I'm not going to get out anytime soon. It took me to a cell up above, and I tried to sleep it all off. Some time passed, and I remember getting a bond reduction hearing. So my mom was there, and what had happened next was I sat there for a little while. I walked up to the judge and my lawyer, and we asked very nicely if I could just get it down from $50,000 to maybe $25,000. In Tennessee, there's a law where 10% of your bond is what you pay, so getting that would be a really big help. He looked at me like straight in the eyes, and he said, considering your charge, I do not feel comfortable reducing your bond at all, and would actually consider raising it. I remember turning around and looking at my mom, and we were just like crying. It was just like pure anguish and despair, and then being pushed back into my cell and just having to sleep it off and think about that all day. So some time passed again, and thank God for my dad having the job that he does, because I got let out from $5,000 and I've been paying him back since. All in all, this story is changing for the better. I've had a new perspective outlook on life, and I've been working really hard to make up for mistakes I've made in the past. Thank you for your time.
Please, God, be 2 minutes.